Hey guys, this is Roman here, and I've actually been living in Egypt for the past 3 years, so I thought, why not talk about something from Egypt? And that something that I'd like to talk about is, I think, something that's very near and dear to all of our hearts, which is food. All right, starting off with number one is a personal favorite of mine. It is Hammam Mahshi, or stuffed pigeon, and it is quite the delicacy, I must say. I know we have our concepts of pigeons and, kind of frown upon possibly eating them, but in Egypt, they're bred and they're fed with the intention of being good and tasty for food, and yes, they are. And I might add that the skin is very crispy and the meat inside is very tender and very moist, and they do stuff it with bulgur wheat or with rice, and you are supposed to eat this food with your hands, which, in my personal and humble opinion, is how we were created to eat food. And I think it always tastes better. Number two on the list is a much more iconic and staple Mediterranean dish. It's commonly known as the falafel. However, in Egypt, it is called ta'ameya. Ironically, though, there is one city in Egypt that calls it falafel, and that's Alexandria. I'm not quite sure why, but in the rest of Egypt, it's known as ta'ameya. And what it is it's a dough that's composed primarily of fava beans with freshly ground herbs and spices, and then it's fried, and then you eat it in a sandwich, and it's just deliciousness at its finest. Number three on the list is kosheri, and it's probably the most typical Egyptian meal that people eat multiple times a week, either for lunch or dinner. And it's what I like to call the blue collar, the working class food, because it's very available and it's very affordable. And it's also very delicious. Just as long as you're okay with eating your day's worth of carbs in one sitting, I definitely recommend it. I also might add it's probably the easiest out of the three to cook yourself. If you're keen on cooking a Egyptian dish, this one would probably be the easiest to cook. And our honorable mention is mulukhaya, which comes from a jute plant, and I could not leave this out of the list. If I did, my Egyptian friends and family would probably disown me and Facebook block me, so that wouldn't be good. The reason why it didn't make the top three is because when it comes to foreigners, at least, it's really a hit or miss because it's very slimy and the texture grosses people out. Till next time, ma salama. In a wild crocodile, gotta go buffalo. See you soon, raccoon.